Hello and welcome to NLF Live. Today is going to be Tip Tuesday, and what I'm going to talk to you about is the 5 clear steps to picking the right attorney. Like, how do you know that you are making the right firm and hiring the right law firm? And so what we've come up with is these 5 clear steps. First one being C, for communication. Is this person that you are contacting for the consultation giving you the level of communication that you think will make you comfortable throughout your case? Are they answering your questions thoughtfully? Are they just kind of steering you in the right direction? Because the reality of the situation is that sometimes potential clients get off track, right? And we do have to steer them in the right direction so that they can remain focused and just keep their mind on the goal and what really matters. So are they listening, and are they providing information? What our office likes to do is not only ask you a lot about what your goals are, what your concerns are, and what it is that you want to get out of this case, like why are you contacting an attorney, but also we provide a lot of information, mainly just trying to answer your questions, ease your concerns, and hopefully have you walk away from that consultation and phone conversation knowing, for some inexplicable reason that you have come in contact with the right law firm. And that's because we're communicating with you at a level that we would want. We know that I'm high maintenance. I know what I want from the professionals that I engage. I know that I have a lot of questions, and I know that I need information, and sometimes I need to be handheld because I'm not a professional at everything. I know law and I know how to run a business, but I don't necessarily know how to do my own taxes or know, how to tax plan and how to heal my own issues in my body. So I rely on professionals to actually do that for me. And so we want to make sure that the same experience that we would appreciate, you guys get. The next thing would be, L, is this person local to your issue? I mean, this is going to be a little different for each situation, but for the most part in criminal defense, you want somebody that's familiar with the area that your case is pending in. Federal courts operate a little differently, and people like to bounce in and out of them. But as far as state court is concerned, in Alameda County, you're going to want somebody that's probably based in Alameda County or, that works in the surrounding Bay Area counties. I'm very rarely will take a case outside of the Bay Area. I do have an associate who practiced in Los Angeles County for a very long time. So if the case is right, then maybe we might consider something down there. But for the most part, we're going to stay as local as possible. And that's because there's a comfort level with the courthouse, with the procedures. And so rather than wasting the client's time and wasting any other time trying to get familiar with the local rules of court and familiar with who the judges are and the DAs and what's standard practice there, we kind of already know. And when we're comfortable, we're able to make the client comfortable because we can provide information and answer the type of questions that they have about what's likely going to happen in their case. And that's the pros of having a local attorney for your matter. And then the next thing is going to be experience. How much combined experience does that attorney or that firm have? So, we're lucky to work, at the Nieves Law Firm. It's not just me. You don't only get me, you get a team. So we've got combined experience of nearly almost 40 years, right? So we've got a whole lot of experience here, different types of cases, different types of practice areas. I did civil law for quite a while, but, I focus on criminal defense. Michael has done criminal defense for several years. We have attorneys that work with our office who've done environmental law. And so we can pull from all different areas to help with the case, even though we primarily work on criminal defense matters. And so that's important to know too. And then, are you working with just one attorney who's handling everything themselves? They're playing the receptionist and the bookkeeper and the attorney and, the secretary, or do you have a firm that has the right people in each one of those positions to accommodate your case with the best structure that it takes, so that the attorney's not getting burnt out wearing all of the hats all at one time. And then the next thing is A, which is going to be for added value. What else are you getting out of this law firm? Not just somebody who can handle your case, but what is the extra value that they're bringing to the table? So besides their experience and the fact that they went to law school and the fact that they passed the bar, how are they making this process more convenient for you? Here at the Nieves Law Firm, we make sure that we've got all of your paperwork done as conveniently as possible. We do everything electronically. We provide 24-hour portal access that if in case of emergencies, the client can log in at any time and let us know what's going on. There is an emergency number 2 that I will not share unless you're a client. And there's just several added features to hiring a firm like ours. So that's something to be looking for. What else is that firm bringing to the table, and how do they help you maintain the normalcy in your life? Because this is a tough time and a tough situation. So we want our clients to feel like they can trust us to take care of a situation, and they no longer have to worry about it or stress out about it. And then finally, I would say the reviews. How many reviews does this firm have? Because I could go on and on and on about how great I think I am, how great, and I could go on and on about that. But I can talk about my staff, I could talk about my associates, I can talk about how wonderful the Nieves Law Firm is, but none of that matters unless the clients feel that way. Have I created raving fans out of everybody that I've encountered and worked with? And that's what those reviews reflect. These are real reviews from real clients, and even the ones that are unrecommended on Yelp because they don't have, more than one review, which is really annoying. But there's 15 unrecommended reviews on Yelp that are all 5 stars, in addition to the 15 or 16 that you see on there, right? So these clients log on and they talk about the service that they received. 5 stars on Yelp, 5 stars on Google, 10 stars on Avo. I mean, everywhere you go, we're maxed out. And why is that? Because we provide, we talk a big talk and we deliver. Right? We can't guarantee an outcome, but what we can do is say that we're going to do our best to get the best resolution we can for our clients. And we're going to, we're not going down without a fight. And we don't like to go down. That sounded weird. So we just like to win, and we try our best to win. We just can't guarantee that that's going to happen all the time because we're not allowed to. So yeah, those would be the clear, I see you on there. Those would be the clear ways to determine how to hire an attorney. So communication, localization, experience, added value, and of course the reviews. So if you guys have any questions or comments about an attorney that you may be interviewing, or anything else that our firm offers that you're curious about, we're happy to respond. You can email us, you can write a message or leave a comment, or you can call and one of the paralegals will try to answer your question. So thanks for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.